fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Kyle Redmond will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
So stepping in is Hunter White. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now at the plate is Michael Jernigan. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. From the stretch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he fouls this one off. Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back standing. Three-two pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Cameron Porter looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Jesus Pena, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1. Here it is.
That's a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now is J.J. Lewis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ball 2.
That's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Next to stand in is Brad Sawyer. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1. The Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miguel Cabrera will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
At the plate now is J.C. Ray. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
Next to hit, Dylan Netzel, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set. Here it comes.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Ball and a strike.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here comes the 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Brandon Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 13 home runs and 65 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
2-1.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. So now to the plate, Sam Quintero.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Sam Quintero.
First offering.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Patrick Bingham. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bingham swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1 out, nobody on. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Ball 2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Marte is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Miguel Cabrera.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward the rookie outfielder, Angel Sanchez.
Angel Sanchez.
And now pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Cabrera has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box, Calvin Sharp. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 29 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Julius Collins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next, it'll be Joaquin Marte. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Stepping in now, Chase Mitchell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set, the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And 2-2.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base. So they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And it's fouled away. Oh and 2. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter White. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hunter
First
White.
delivery to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Here.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. To first. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 32, Michael Jernigan.
Stepping in next, Michael Jernigan worked a walk his first time up. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Cameron Porter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A man at third with 1 away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Down the right field line. In to score the runner from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Jesus Pena, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230 and even 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 21, J.J. Lewis.
Next up is J.J. Lewis. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
0-1 the count. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-1 Arizona.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The center fielder.
Back to you guys.
J.C.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Ray.
First pitch of the AB now. J.C. Ray is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Porter is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
And stepping in, Dylan Netzel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
2 balls, no
You can
strikes.
see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and he's safe.
Hey.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but
The
he's
bat.
not exactly a
The
good
first
sell on the
baseman.
bases. But he
Brandon
turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
To the plate now, Brandon Smith, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, here is Brad Sawyer.
Leading off for the
0 for
Diamondbacks,
1 for him here in
the
this
second
one.
baseman, Brad Sawyer.
First offering, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Pops this one up. Smith in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sam Quintero.
So next to bat will be Sam Quintero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about
Now
that
batting,
four-seam fastball.
the
So
catcher,
I think he wasn't
Patrick
expecting it at all.
Bingham.
So now to the plate, Patrick Bingham. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Joaquin.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Angel Sanchez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Angel Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. No, that missed. That's
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Calvin.
So next to hit is Calvin Sharp, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
Digging in next, Julius Collins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Bingham waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Now it'll be Hunter White. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Hunter.
Here's the first pitch to him.
White.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Count's full.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 32, Michael Jernigan.
Up next, Michael Jernigan. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Ball.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The center fielder, number 9, Cameron.
And
Porter.
now in the box, Cameron Porter. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-0 count, the pitch. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good
Up
hitter.
next for the
And it's not
Diamondbacks,
easy to make
the
a
right
guy
fielder,
strike out 5 times in a series up to this point.
Bingham.
But that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Jesus Pena, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set, the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Joaquin Marte.
Now the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Chase Mitchell. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Number 17, Nick Olson.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third, right to him, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C.
Next to dig in, J.C. Ray. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right side, but it's well foul. One and one. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A. Our score remains 2-1. Edward Potter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Edward Potter.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, J.J. Lewis. He hit a sac fly earlier.
J.J. Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brad Sawyer.
And now here is Brad Sawyer. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. That's inside. 2-0. Potter, a California native, actually. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Bullet back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Sam Quintero. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two and 0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3 and 0. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Standing in now, Patrick Bingham, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. set. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hunter White would be next. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dylan Netzel as they look to spark the offense and even things up.
Shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sawyer is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next for the Dodgers, Brandon Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Angel Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Calvin Sharp. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
In now, Julius Collins, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready with the 2-1.
Ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Now batting,
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box now, Joaquin Marte. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Philip Hester is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Joe Herron will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So here is Hunter White. Flew out last time up.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of...
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Sharp ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Cameron Porter.
Next, it'll be Cameron Porter trying here to plate the tying run from second. from the stretch.
Nope, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, here is Jesus Pena. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First delivery to him. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, J.J. Lewis. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now 6-3.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Terry Hill comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 82, Terry Hill.
So now to the plate, Brad Sawyer.
Brad Sawyer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Standing in now, Sam Quintero, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full.
Popped him up. Smith moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next,
that's
to the
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Patrick Bingham, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Please join us for the traditional.
But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Dodgers 3. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Chase Mitchell. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Joe Herron. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, J.C. Ray.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.C. Ray grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ben Kohler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 4, Ben Kohler.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 5 homers and 29 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll get in there safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And he'll get back in safely. To the plate now, Hunter White. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first, back in standing. Ready to deal, here's the 2-1.
Yeah.
Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Dero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
At the plate now, Michael Jernigan, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Towards second. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
At the plate, Cameron Porter. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's safe as they push the lead to 5 now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
James Brandon will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 30, James Brandon.
Into the box now, Jesus Pena. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Mm, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Drilled to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
So now to the plate, J.J. Lewis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
From the belt, the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. A payoff pitch one more time. Liner in there for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Standing in now, Brad Sawyer, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Dodgers 3. Figueroa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Arizona, number 49.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Dylan Netzel.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And the pitch.
2-2.
On he pops it up. And no one will get this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. White over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
In now, Brandon Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not close. It's 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way. In the air out toward right field. Pena is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 66, Angel Sanchez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Angel Sanchez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Pena gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Phil Lamb is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Evan Brenner is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
Leading off for Arizona,
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Sam Quintero. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ray's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Patrick Bingham.
Up next for Arizona, Patrick Bingham. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 no's to count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Your
Pedro
attention,
Javarez will grab a
Pitching
bat and
for
hit
the
for the
Diamondbacks.
pitcher here.
Number 57, Pedro Javarez.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jonah Norwood is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 3, Jonah Norwood.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Calvin
Leading
Sharp.
up for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sharp.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it
Now
flies
batting,
into the
right
gap.
fielder.
Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box, Evan Brenner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy
Now
at the
batting,
letters.
catcher,
That's the ultimate challenge
Joaquin
pitching. For me personally,
Marte.
watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Marte, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Pena has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Miguel Cabrera earned his 5th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.